Hello and good morning everyone, welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. It's March already, the spring is here and my heart is singing. Haha, such a beautiful time of the year, always. And in response to one of the comments from Ed Batty, I hope I pronounced your username right. This tree is really thick. When I put my bench over here, I did not think it's gonna grow as wide as it did. And look at that, it's actually grown into the bench for a bit. Or the bench is a bit ingrown in the trunk. But it doesn't look like it affects the health of the tree in any way, so I will leave it as is. But it's just a fun thing to notice, and yeah, you have noticed correctly. This really is a thick tree. And it's quite a quick grower. It took only, what, 3 years to grow, 2 years to grow to full size. So, yeah, such an interesting thing. In other news from Mr. Tenbeers, I have gotten an order for one toy tractor for the playground with the trailer. So in order to complete that order, I need to take some raw materials, some planks, some short planks to the toy maker hall. And I think it's gonna be ready today because it's not far, or it's not the toy is almost built already, but the materials ran out, and so the production is waiting. So the first plan for today is to load up long planks and short planks, and put them on the trailer. I also have another pallet of furniture ready for the barn dominium that's being constructed over there. And yeah, so let me load everything up and we'll be on our way. And I definitely want to take the trailer today. I want to haul as much as I can. Good. So Mr. Tenbeers said that he's willing to pay for the toy tractor or send some wood over because he has a beautiful new farm. He has just put out the first video. I watched it yesterday actually. The introduction to the farm, and it's such a beautiful farm in such a beautiful setting. It's actually very close to here, I think, because the name Riverbend came through, and he has kind of the same lookout tower on near his property. So his farm is actually able to see one of these towers, and I think he's not positioned very far from my place. But yeah, on the other hand, his farm is huge. He has 273 acres. A beautiful A-frame cabin to live in. And he has a pond I am very envious of. Right in front of the house. Yeah, so I'll definitely keep an eye on, and I have accepted his order, and I have also requested a load of wood in return for the playground hall, or for the playground toy. And since his farm is in the middle of the woods and he is actually going to clear some of that wood up, I think it's gonna be a perfect time to provide me with some wood. Okay, can I carry 3 at a time? I should be able to. This should not be too heavy for the forklift. I just need to take it slow. So these are going on the trailer, since the trailer has a lower bed and it's not gonna stick out too much on the... You know what, I wanna have it as far front as I possibly can so I can squeeze that furniture pallet in the back. Okay, now let's just push it all the way to the back. Good. Yeah, so it's a very, very cool thing, and I will leave a link to his channel in the comment or in the description of this video. I think I can do that. I'm not sure though, but I will definitely do it. Because as far as I have seen, this is going to be a beautiful story about a trucker buying his own farm. So yeah, I do encourage you to pay him a visit on that channel, subscribe, give him a like or so, maybe comment, just to help a fellow out. Good. I will load the small planks off screen because it's gonna take a while and I don't really want to waste too much time for this. But I wanted to talk about Mr. Tenbeers' farm and order, so I actually used the time I had for loading the planks. So see you when it's all on the trailer and the truck. Alright, so the load is all ready. I just need to put on the final piece, this furniture pallet. This is gonna get unloaded first, so I waited all the way to the last piece to actually get it ready for loading. Now I could put 2 more small planks, pallets on, but I don't want to push my luck, so I'm gonna simply put this one at the rear and we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna call it a transport. Okay, okay. Getting stuck on something. Come on. Come on. Cooperate. Come on, go in. I can't see what the problem is. Oh, that was the problem. It got stuck on the wood. Good. Well, in any case, I'll put this back under cover. Even though it is a sunny day and the forecast is sunny. But I still wanna keep things neat and tidy. So this is quite a decent load. We have 6 pallets of long planks. Let me strap this down. We have 12 pallets of short planks here and 2 over there, which means we have 14 pallets of short planks. So this is our load. But as I've said, my first stop is gonna be that Barn Dominion construction site. See you there. Yeah, this is this is a slow trip. I don't want to push it because I'm very top heavy and the truck is wobbling left and right on each bend I make. Oh yeah. Okay. Looks like the JCB backhoe has been removed. That's okay. I only have the furniture to unload, so it shouldn't be anything too much for me. In any case, I'm gonna sort that out. I'm gonna send another invoice for 3.4 thousand for the furniture. And I think we're gonna continue our way. Good, everything unloaded. They have taken it inside, so I'm gonna restrap this and continue on my way. And again, as slowly as I possibly can. Don't want to be a danger on the road. Now, slowly, slowly, slowly. And of course the car wants to go in. Okay, luckily he or she waited, because sometimes people don't wait, you know, for things like that. They simply push and they get everybody stuck in the process. Okay, the engine is struggling so bad up this hill. Yeah, I'm very, very, very heavy. But in any case, it's not far to go, so let me make the final push up this hill. And let me try to reverse the trailer over there, because I have no good visibility towards the back. I'm doing this blindly. I sure hope I'm not gonna mess up. Yeah, I see the trailer. Can I avoid the shop? Okay. Alright, it's gonna be a bit easier now. Nope, 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 wrong way. Wanted to go forward and now reverse in this manner, yeah. Good. Okay. I do apologize, this must be excruciatingly difficult to watch. Okay, I'll call this fine enough. Good enough. Yeah, so Mr. Tenbeers, the toy is almost done. And it will probably soon be ready for loading, so yeah. This one is for you. You just need a few finishing touches and then I'll load it up and send it your way. After a few minutes of unloading, I do want to check what is going on over here. So the foreman hasn't said that he needs any materials yet. But yeah, this is definitely turning into a ship. How cool. And is anything else happening at the rear? at the stern of the ship. Nope, still just holes and poles. Holes and poles. Good. Alright, well, in any case, I'll return back to my homestead and I will probably have a cup of coffee. Make it a bit easier for today. Alright, so I have gotten a call from the foreman of that barn dominium construction site. And he said that he is in need of some rocks for making the ground different. So to change that sand for something else. And I know just the place where I can get some rocks. And I will use Massey-Ferguson and I will leave the front loader arm on the tractor, but I will change the tool for... Yeah, okay, it's always a start slow, slow start, start slow. Yeah, I will change the pallet fork, which incidentally I can take off, I guess, with the bucket. And luckily I do have a bucket, so I don't suppose there's gonna be any issues. With spreading the rocks out, the gravel. Yeah, the gravel, this is the word I was looking for. Let's slowly, slowly, slowly go in. To get the rocks, I'm gonna have a stop at the Morrison's cement factory. He should have some in stock, so I can load them. Okay. Oops, wrong gear. What am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna throw everything off. Okay. I will admit I was a little bit lazy. Okay, I'm making all sorts of mistakes now. I was a bit lazy and I didn't move the forklift away, which I definitely should have done. But hey, there's there's nothing like personal comfort, eh? Oh man. And I'm gonna use my beautiful trailer to move all those gravel, all that gravel. Let's put some beacons on and let's be on the way. I'm not sure how much it's gonna take, or is it one load gonna be enough, or is it gonna need multiple loads? I have no idea about that, but yeah. In any case, I'm gonna go and find out. Slowly coming up to the Morrison's quarry for a dredger. Yeah, he doesn't actually have a quarry, he has a dredger. Or dredger, I'm not quite sure, but that's the ship over there that scoops stuff from the ground and pumps it out through a giant pipe, and then it gets all crushed and processed. But yeah, this is those are the pipes over there at the rear if you take a closer look. So how do I position myself? I think if I go like this, it's gonna be perfect. Yeah, there's plenty of materials here. And I make this as easy as I can. Okay, I can leave the beacons running since they are LEDs and don't really take much energy. I'm gonna say hi to Mr. Morrison. I'm gonna ask him for some cement. Not cement, for some rocks or rubble to make the gravel over there, and yeah. I hope I get to use the Volvo. It was a cool machine. And lucky me, I have the keys for the Volvo. Yay! So exciting. I wonder how many scoops it's gonna take to fill the trailer. And key goes over there. Let me quickly learn the controls. Okay, this is arm up and down. This is the same. This is the bucket up and down, which is the same as on my tractor. Do we have gears? We probably have gears, yeah. Okay, so let's push. And dump. Now I really hope the Massey-Ferguson is strong enough to pull this up that hill towards the house. Otherwise I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. Let's just say it's gonna work. I'm gonna put it in low gear and... well, actually it's a CVT, I think, so no low gear. It's gonna do it by itself. The material is gonna be paid for by the foreman, Mr. Morrison, and he have agreed to do that in between themselves. I'm only providing the service. This is quite a sizable trailer. It is, yeah, it's fun to see how much it takes. I'm gonna clear this place out. Hope not. No, but as you can see, it gets refilled all the time, so there's no fear of running out. If there's anything that's abundant on planet Earth, it must be rocks. And I will say this is a very strong loader. You can't really feel the weight of the rocks, even though I know for a fact that they are very heavy. If you remember from one of the earliest episodes in this place, when I still had that John Deere, I had so many issues trying to remove the rocks that were demolished, that were broken down at my place where I have the sawmill now. That used to be a very rocky terrain. Alright, we're full. Good. I'm gonna empty this out. And I'll try to go to that house. It's gonna be an interesting drive. Right, so action adventure begins. You know, this is will it break kind of situation. Only that this is will it move. It will. It moves. It lives. Alright. Okay, I'm flooring it, and it's not picking up speed at any rate that I would say that it's tremendous. But it's moving. Which is the most important part. Hey, can I go without stopping? Yes. The road is free. No cops in sight to find me for what I've just done. As I believe this is a game of momentum now. It's similar to what trains need to do when they are going up a steep hill and they are very heavy and long. They have to keep the momentum up. So far so good. Okay, this is a bit of flatland. Oh no, there's a car approaching. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way, car. Get out the way. Said move. Oh. Alright. And now the questionable part. Okay, I don't know what I was afraid of, but this tractor has plenty of power. Alright, well, here we are. I'm on the final push. Good. So let me unload it. Dump it out. This should be automatic. Perfect. This looks like it's gonna be enough to cover this sand patch. So let me get everything ready for taking it away or spreading it out. I just need a flat place to leave my trailer so it doesn't run off down the hill. Somewhere like here. Right, lights on. Let's start. Well, I'll probably see you when all this is done. And it shouldn't take too long. Unless I have a malfunction of the equipment, but I don't see that happening. And yeah, this tractor is plenty capable of moving a full bucket of rocks, of gravel around. So yeah, perfect. Well, see you in a jiffy. Okay, and this is the last piece. There was sand all the way around and I have compacted everything. I have spread everything out. So it's all should be nice and gravelly. Now it is dark already. It took me quite a long time, and oh, look at that. Someone arrived. Let me go and say hello and make myself known. Okay, so while I wait for someone to arrive, I think I'm gonna connect the trailer. And I can park right here so I can leave in a straight manner. Hello, anyone here? I can see the light on, so let me knock on the door. Alright, so he came outside. He is the owner of the house, Mr. Randall. And he has come to check up on things, and he's actually a contractor. So he builds stuff for other people, which looks like to be a pretty profitable venture. And he said that I can show inside the house, so let me go and make a house tour. We already went through it. We had a cup of coffee, we had a beautiful talk. And yeah, he is very pleased with the furniture I provided. So this is some kind of a living room. It has a furnace inside, the wood burner. This is the bathroom. As you see, I did not provide the bath tub for this place. This is the kitchen. And I really love the roundness of this house. And when you go up, you have a big open plan, and this is the main bedroom and slash living space slash yeah, balcony and whatever you would want. So this is gonna be it for today. Hope you had fun. We did a lot of good work, and I am expecting to get paid for it next time. It should be on my bank account, so I need to receive payment for 1 pallet of furniture and for this work of putting gravel down and compacting it. I know it's really difficult to see in the dark, but yeah, it's done. And now the last thing that remains is a cool night drive home. I'm gonna put the... how do I want to put this bucket in order to have the path illuminated? Yeah, this is gonna be fine. So I'm gonna make my way back home, and we'll see you next time. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and goodbye.